What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Stacks Porzingis, Pee Wee the Plug, 1/4 through the wire, #1 Knicks fan in the world, aka Mr. Know-It-All. And in today's video, I just wanted to talk to y'all about a new series that I wanted to start and wanted to try to develop called the Groupchat. But first and foremost, before we fully dive into that, I just want to talk about the YouTube channel and all of the content in general. I appreciate all the support first and foremost for all of the content that I create, everything that I do, whether it's just something simple, whether it's something original that I did or whatever. I just feel like y'all always show a bunch of love. I think y'all really appreciate it. I just love the the fact that y'all fully invest yourselves into anything that I do. And as somebody that takes time to create the content and to try to, make it as perfect as I can. I may not be the best editor. I may not be the best technical person when it comes to creating YouTube videos and knowing what type of music to make it or when to have, the volume loud or low or cutting the fucking scenes and editing super well. That may not be me, but as far as actually, the content in itself and what, the video contains and all of the information that's inside of the actual videos and the actual content, I feel like I'm one of the best when it comes to the actual information and how it's being told to you. So I take pride in it. I take pride in everything that I do, down from the MyLeague series, down to the Coach P's, down to when I used to do the behind the scenes of the Through the Wire videos, down to anything that I'm capturing. I really take it serious and I try to put as much time as I can in it. But first and foremost, the MyLeague series. I know a lot of y'all got fully invested in the early ones that I was doing with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was a bunch of fun. I was fully invested in it too. I still, from time to time, I go and I check on games, of course, because it's my job, but also because I did the series. So it's players on that team that I still check up on as if I'm still doing the MyLeague. Like, I'll check on Terrence Ferguson, Darius Baisley. Shea has been doing his thing, so that was good to see. But I know y'all probably do the same thing. Y'all probably see one of them, and if one of the guys have a good game, I know y'all probably think about the series. I've actually got some DMs from people that was like, yo, Darius Baisley is having a good game, and you should check out, or you watching. So that was good to see, and I love that aspect of doing that. But as far as the MyLeague series and stuff going forward, I definitely still will be doing it. I'm still open to doing it. But the thing about me is that I just have to, in order for me to do something as far as the content goes on YouTube and creating the videos and all of that, it's at its best when I'm fully invested in it. So sometimes the 2K can get really repetitive. Sometimes it can get boring quick. No matter if I'm filming and make a video or I'm just chilling playing a game. A lot of times 2K can get boring really, really quick. And I'm a person that I just need to always be inspired. I need to be motivated. I need something to look forward to. Because that's when I create my best. So, the OKC series was so fun and fresh and new, and I was doing all of these realistic elements to try to make it duplicate or mirror real life instances and different things like that. So it got me really excited, and I was really looking forward to doing it every day and putting in all the work and trying to make it as realistic as possible. That the moment that it kind of didn't go the real way and it kind of didn't go my way and it kind of went into a 2K situation that I just couldn't control, it kind of frustrated me, knocked me off my course. And of course I had real stuff to do for real work with Through the Wire and whatnot, so that kind of pulled me away as well. And then by the time I came back to really refresh and restart to do a new one, I kind of was just playing 2K consistently, and I kind of just got tired of playing 2K, to my team, to doing a MyLeague, playing Pro-Am, trying to build on my guy, and it's just so many different things to do in a game. And sometimes it just get boring. You just be playing a game, and in the middle of a game, you just realize, like, damn, I kind of don't want to play this. I kind of just want to break from this. And sometimes I force myself through it to try to still create the content because I know how much it means to y'all and I know how much y'all enjoy it. But, I'm going to stop doing that, because even if I'm still doing that for y'all, I'm still kind of cheating y'all, because I know it isn't at its best when I'm not fully invested in it, and I know how much y'all fully invest y'allselves and y'all time and y'all energy into it to keep up with it and give me feedback and give me suggestions and things like that. I just want to make sure that I'm not cheating y'all or giving y'all a half-ass product when I know it could be way more better. So as far as the MyLeague is going forward, it's not that I'm going to stop it. It's not, to say that I won't be doing it anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just putting that out there in case, you don't see a MyLeague episode or anything for the next 2 months. For the next 2 weeks, or if it went to a month and you didn't see anything, it's just to know for that reason. Sometimes it gets repetitive, sometimes it gets boring, sometimes I'm not in that mood or that space, and sometimes it just doesn't have, the thing that I'm looking for. It just may not be that. I just may not really be in that mood to really just sit there and play 2K and kind of try to find new creative ways to make it fun for myself, just because I'm not in the business of trying to do what everybody else is doing. I don't really have fun rebuilding the worst team in the league because everybody else on YouTube is rebuilding the worst teams. There's 1,000 Charlotte Hornet rebuilds right now. There's 1,000 rebuilds of this team and that team, and just trying to turn teams around and drafting LaMelo Ball and doing different things like that. So it's got to be fun for me to do it. But whenever I get that spark, whenever I get that motivation, that inspiration to do something unique, original, or something creative that's gonna push me to have fun with it, then I'll definitely always turn on that game and turn my camera on to try to get y'all some type of content from that, because I know how much y'all enjoy it. The next thing is the little videos I've been doing recently. I did one on Fizdale, and I did one on James Wiseman when his ineligibility came up. Those little quick discussion videos of me just reacting to current news, and me reacting and responding and giving my opinion fast and quick. Those videos I think y'all can get used to. You know what I mean? Just always be looking out for those. Anytime something drastic, something major, or something dramatic happens in the world of basketball, I will be reporting on it as soon as I can. I know the podcast is Tuesday and Saturday, and they come out Wednesday and Sunday. But sometimes some topics are so big, and I'm so passionate about basketball that it just makes me want to talk and have the conversations about it. So I just feel like, I'll just pull out my camera and talk to y'all. I feel like y'all are an outlet for me to communicate to when I don't have something on demand. And because, like I said, the podcast isn't an on-demand thing, it's kind of scheduled. Some topics are too big for me to wait the 2 or 3 days to the next podcast episode. And some things are too big for me to have y'all wait. You know what I mean? Like some trades, like during the trade deadline or whatever, some topics, they don't have the same impact or same level of substance after it's been a day. Some topics will get people riled up. People so passionate. Everybody's talking about it that it's just at the height of it, and everybody's kind of, investing a lot of energy in it. So I don't want to be commenting on something 2 days later when it's kind of died down. Nobody really cares and different things like that. So y'all can expect those videos. I like the feedback I got from that. A lot of y'all said y'all really enjoyed it. A lot of people said they wanted to see more of that, so I was excited to hear that. So anytime something crazy happens, or something that pushes me to talk, or something that moves me and makes me want to comment on or give my opinions on, y'all can definitely expect to see more of those type of videos in the near future. Something can happen tomorrow and you can get a video up on it. So definitely be on the lookout for those in the future. As far as Coach P is a good series. I've been having fun with that. I just love sharing my basketball knowledge, especially to the younger guys, especially to the youth. I love sharing it to anybody that wants it and anybody that's willing to hear it, because it's been times now I have the platform, obviously, because of the podcast. But I've dedicated my life to basketball, and there's been times where I had a bunch to say and a bunch of knowledge to share, but I just didn't have anybody to share it to. I didn't have enough, a big enough platform to give it out, and it's basically free game. I just think that it's harmless. It's give or take. I'm just out here giving out free game or free knowledge that I have, and if you can use it to help better yourself or better your game or better your situation, then why not? You know what I mean? When I was younger and I was going through my different things, I always had my dad to rely on as far as that. But I know a lot of people don't have that relationship, or some guys might have a dad, but their dad not really into the sports or really don't have the knowledge. And then I also know it was times where I needed to hear it from somebody else that wasn't my dad, because sometimes my dad was my coach. So it's different when it's like a person that's actually coaching you, and like it just feels different than having somebody that's like I'm looking up to and I admire, somebody that's closer to my age group, somebody that's not a parent or a coach. It's good to be able to, if I could have, when I was a kid, if I could have went to like a YouTube or went to an outlet to talk to a person I admired, that I saw on a big platform like an ESPN at the time, because it wasn't a Twitter or YouTube really when I was growing up. But if I could have went on, some type of platform and ask questions to a person that was in my position when I was younger, somebody that was closer to my age, somebody that kind of understood what I was saying, somebody that wasn't a coach or a parent, that would have been big time for me. That would have been real big time for me. So I know how much I would have been able to benefit from that and how much I would enjoy having that. So I'm just trying to give it back. And I also love the fact that this is a chance for me to give back to y'all. Y'all show a lot of support. Y'all show a lot of love, and y'all, really help us out. And without y'all, our podcast or the impact of our podcast wouldn't be as strong. So anything that I can do, any way that I can show love and give back to y'all, I'm gonna always do it to the best of my ability. So that's how I look at the Coach P situation. And like I said, when I first started Coach P, it was gonna start off slow. I had already anticipated it for it to start off slow, just because it was still before the season started, and I know a lot of the best, situations, best conversations, best questions are going to come when we're in the heat of the season. You know what I mean? Like right now, the season is really just starting nationally. Every league, every grade level is starting to start their season. Tryouts are being held as of right now as we speak. So around Thanksgiving, which is like a couple of weeks away, everybody should be starting their season officially around the globe. And then once we get towards December, early December, mid-December, and late December, we'll start to get real questions and real situations about different players and what they're going through. And I think a lot of y'all will have similar questions, similar situations. And then the more specific they get, the more and better the episodes get, because the more relatable y'all will be to relate to each other. Some guys will be looking for more playing time, and then another guy will be looking for more playing time. Some guy will be talking about his role or a situation that happened on the team. And once we get those specific, unique moments, it begins to get more interesting and more crazy, and that's when we'll probably hit our peak and start seeing real growth within that series. But this group chat thing, as y'all can tell by the title, I know y'all probably like, what is that? What is this? Probably a little confused and curious as to what it is. This is a new series that I want to add to all of the series that I just talked about. It's something new. It's something original. It's something I haven't really seen a lot of other people doing, at least not in this way. And it's just something I want to test, something I want to put out here, see how it does, and see if there's a real chance of it growing and developing into something decent or something good. I have the confidence that it will, but it can't grow without y'all. And basically what it is it's like an actual group chat. I'm not really sure how many of y'all are in group chats or how many of y'all have been in group chats, but for me personally, every group chat that I'm in, and I'm in about 4. I'm in the Through the Wire group chat, which is just me, Mike, Derek, and Kenny, just solely Through the Wire. I'm in a group chat with Through the Wire and their friend group, guys they went to high school with and different things like that, who are also my friends and some of my little homies. Then I'm in a group chat with just my friend group. And then I'm in a group chat with my music people that I work with. And in all of those group chats, all of them exist for different reasons, but in all of them, none of them have just one topic or one, thing that we talk about. Every single group chat that I'm in, we have various conversations about various topics, about anything. And that's what I want this to be. I want the group chat on YouTube, on this YouTube platform, it's just to be an open platform or open outlet where we all can communicate about various topics. Something that we can talk about women, we can talk about clothing, we can talk about the latest shoes, we can talk about the latest video game, movies, TV shows, sports, even different sports. It just doesn't have to be basketball, but anything that's relevant to y'all, anything that's important to y'all, anything that's trending, we can just have all type of conversations about it. And basically the format that I would use would be episode by episode basis, where, for instance, when this video drops, the comment section would be the place for y'all to suggest and throw out topics for us to talk about, and it'll be just like a group chat. It's many different times where me and my people that I'm in a group chat with will talk about 15 topics in one day. You know what I mean? These two dudes be talking about one topic, then another guy and get involved, now the whole group chat is talking about it. One guy takes a screenshot of something, puts it in the chat. Now everybody's talking about that. A shoe might come out and everybody's talking about the particular shoe. Something may be trending on Twitter and everybody's talking about that. It may be a funny story one of the guys got about a date they went on, or a situation they're dealing with a girl, or something that's going on at home. Like, it's all these different things, all these different topics that everybody in the group chat is talking about. And I kind of wanted to create that on a YouTube type platform where I can do it with y'all, because I know a lot of y'all, I've conversated with a lot of different y'all, a lot of y'all from a lot of different places, from overseas or, you know, different states, smaller cities or whatever. And, you know, you'd be surprised by how many a lot of people don't have that type of, you know, friend group or group chat, you know, to be able to communicate about things that they're interested in. You know, I've talked to a lot of different fans who live in various places, and they're like, I have friends and everything, but they're just not into what I'm into, because where I'm from, you know, rap music isn't that popular, or where I'm from, the sneaker culture isn't that popular. We don't have sneaker stores. The guys are into shoes how I'm into shoes. Or you might be in a particular friend group where your friends, they may not be at the level where they're taking girls seriously, or you don't have experience with girls, so there's no use to talking to them and asking them about advice. Or you may be, you know, just around certain people that you just don't click with, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to have an outlet where you can communicate with other like-minded people about different things that you enjoy. You know, it doesn't have to always be about sports or about basketball for us to communicate on this YouTube platform. So that was pretty much the idea about the group chat. It's just a place where y'all can put a bunch of different topics. It don't even have to be a topic. Like if y'all are going through something in life, funny, serious, you just need some advice, you can throw that in the comments. If you see something that's trending on Twitter, you can throw that in the comments. I know Tory Lanez, his project just dropped. That was a hot topic that people was talking about. You can throw that in the comments. And then after that, I'll just go by how much the comments get reacted to. So you know, the most liked comments I will look at as a topic that a lot of people are trying to talk about, you know, or a comment that has a lot of other replies to it that's saying yeah. So I'm gonna need y'all to comment and then interact with the comments to show me which topics I should lead with, because every single topic won't be used, just won't have enough time. So I need y'all to show me which topics should I prioritize when I do start doing the next few episodes. And then, you know, as far as the future, we'll see where it goes. You know, hopefully it's something that can expand. Maybe it's something I can get the other guys a part of occasionally, or different people I know I can bring them on and discuss certain topics. Maybe we can try to develop it into something where I can get y'all kind of a part of this a little bit more. Maybe it's something where I can, you know, get a dummy phone or something that I can FaceTime or do some Skype type shit, or go live or something where I can kind of get y'all in the video talking about whatever it is that y'all talking about, because I know how it can be as a viewer and as a subscriber, where you're trying to communicate and talk, but it's like you're commenting, you're typing, and it's different than when you can vocally speak and explain and elaborate than just pressing 1,000 words in a comment box. But that's just pretty much it, man. It's just the basis of a group chat, a real group chat. If you've ever been in one, if you didn't, hopefully I did a good job explaining it. But just having conversations about various topics, about various situations, various emotions. It can be serious shit, funny shit, goofy shit, silly shit, important shit. It don't matter. Just having conversations with people that are like-minded, or you know, that are interested in the same things as you, or you may not be interested in it, and you could get, you know, informed about it or educated about it, and it could become an interest, you know. But it's just something that allow all of us to connect and grow closer as a community, and hopefully it's something that can boom and work out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, leave the comments for the future episode, for the next official first episode of the group chat by Big Stacks Porzingis, or the Big Stacks Porzingis group chat. I'm not sure what we'll call it yet, but it's pretty much just the group chat. So leave the comments, and don't forget, if you're not leaving a comment, don't forget to just check out the comments so you can like and reply or comment about which ones I should prioritize for the first official episode. Let's try to make the first official episode a banger. Let's get off to a good start. I want to see some good topics, some good things to converse about, and let's start this thing off good. I have all confidence that it'll blow up and become something. I can only do so much. I need y'all to participate and make it as big as it can be. Without y'all, it can't go nowhere. So make sure y'all interact and just think of ideas. There's no rush. You know what I mean? If you need time to think about different things, or you need something to see some other people comment, or you got to go through some things, and it's nothing. But definitely don't be afraid to interact with the comments and let me know about which ones to use in the first episode. Thank y'all for watching. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Big Stacks Porzingis. I'm out.